is like very well trapped here, you actually don't need to put your back on the floor. You can just like stretch the arm from here. You can go belly down. But the thing is, if I did this like just belly down or the lock here, you would be over. But I kind of wanted to just show one more situation that sometimes happens, not only of course for the mount, but for another variations on the armbar, which is the motorcycle grip breaking here. It's a very cool situation, but some people, they still like are trying to figure out how to create the pain on the arm. So I'm gonna show how we like to do it. All right. So imagine that I had the armbar here, and for some situation, for some reason here, I lost the time to grab it, and Diogo started locking his arm, or hand to hand, or even gi, whatever. Just like, it's up to him. Some people, they try to defend the arm, right? So imagine that I started grabbing here, and Diogo's trying to protect his arm. Here, I'm gonna waste a lot of energy if I keep pulling. I could just like go with hands in, but sometimes I don't have the space for it. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna switch to the Kimura grip. Everybody see? Okay, good. My hand here is going on top of his wrist. My hand is going on top of his wrist. And then the bottom one, I'm going a little deeper, all right? Now I'm just gonna close over the arm, and then we're gonna do the Kimura trap. That's the easy part, the simple part. But the thing is here, before I actually lock my arm and start applying the pressure, I want the inside bone to be on his elbow line, and I want the outside bone, this bone here of the wrist, the outside bone, to be the one against his forearm here, applying the pressure. I don't want you to face this part up and then apply the pressure. I want the outside one to be doing this work. So basically, I'm gonna put it on the elbow line, very close on the elbow line here between the biceps and the forearm. Now I'm gonna do like a nutcracker over the wrist, and then I'm gonna do the Kimura grip. Soon here, you're gonna feel that you have kind of like, you're gonna feel like you have kind of like a biceps slicer?
Slicer.
Yeah, bicep slicer here, but don't worry, it's a forearm slicer here, and it's legal even on white belt. I did it as a green belt since like 2017, and yeah, it's legal, nothing to worry about. So here, I'm gonna start applying a little pressure, and then Diogo's gonna feel a little pain. So situations that can work here: one, you can release, and you can continue to attack the armbar, or two, you can attack, and before he releases, he actually taps. So there's just those two situations that can happen here. Okay, so let's go again. Diogo, trapping here with rear naked choke, arm, or whatever. You're trying to grab the arm, try to bring it to you. Now we're gonna switch to the Kimura. This one goes zipper. This one here goes over the wrist, and then now you're gonna grab your own watch. As soon as you have those two grips here, you have the Kimura trap. Remember, inside is going on the elbow line. The inside here is going on the elbow line. It's gonna be facing you. And the outside one is gonna be on Diogo's forearm. Here, I'm gonna apply the pressure by pulling this hand down, and this one here goes up. It's gonna feel a little pain, and then it's gonna release the arm. If there's not enough pressure, what I'm gonna do, I'm basically gonna adjust his shoulder a little more. I'm pushing down out, right? If I push, if I pull his shoulder towards me, now I'm gonna pull his arm against my chest and not push against his chest, all right? So now the pressure is a lot bigger, and then Diogo is gonna tap or release the arm bar, so I can keep attacking him. As Master Bernardo said before, there's always one guy. There's always one guy on the room that can hold a lot of pain here. All right, so do not worry if your partner is feeling like just a little pressure. There's two situations he said. One, you're doing wrong, or two, he's just a very strong guy. So if you feel that you're not having enough pressure, just call me, and we're gonna see if it's just a pressure or if you're doing wrong. All right, so let's go for it. Start with the arm stretched. Feel the line closing on your bone. Try to hide the bone. If anyone can see the bone, it's wrong. If it's outside like this, it's wrong. If it's outside here on the side, it's wrong. I want you to be on the elbow line, closing over, and then applying the pressure. All right, any questions? All good, let's go. 1, 2.